So in the regulation space, there's a lot going on. We're looking at how we can use digital means to do our work better, more productively, use it for various regulatory activities like licensing and inspections. We're also thinking a lot about how we use our data, because we do have a lot as a regulator, and using it in better joined up ways is really great, and also thinking about our customers and the people that we regulate as well, and how we can make things easier for them. So there's quite a few challenges in digitising government. Some of them are to do with the fact that we mostly deal a lot with legislation, and it is always written in a pre-digital era and very hard to change that quickly. We also face some challenges just getting the right resources to help us with our digital projects, both the people to do the work and also just access to all the latest digital platforms and things like that. And I think just the pace at which government changes and things happen on the political scene, sometimes it's great. You can have a really good project all lined up, but then something else happens and it gets undone. And so that's quite a challenge as well. I think it's probably one that thinks about all the people that are using the government's resources, or all the people that the government is there for. So not just the people that are in business who we regulate. We also have to think about the people that we're protecting when we protect workers and protect consumers. We also have to think about people needing information and people needing the latest piece of information, and thinking about how people access that information and how they think about things. They don't probably think about it in the way that people in government do in terms of departments and pieces of legislation. So I think it's very important that our digital projects think about things from a whole lot of different perspectives, and think about how we can do things the most efficiently, but also get the outcomes that we need. So I think for our regulators, what we would really like is just having a common way of doing things. We've inherited a lot of old processes, a lot of old legislation, a lot of wrinkles to what we do, and if we could just have a blank piece of paper and design how we do our regulation without all that 100 years of legal history behind it, it would be really great. We could do a really good digital product. Unfortunately, because we're living in the real world with real legislation and real customers and real businesses, we've got to accommodate all of that as part of our planning. So I think it's really important just to keep up with what's happening across the government. Sometimes we can get into our little silos and not understand what other agencies are doing, and often exactly what they're doing is really relevant to our work as well. So just the opportunity to hear what other people are doing a bit of networking, and also just finding out about the latest trends.